You too. If nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You gonna continue to achieve anything you set out to do. You understand me? Also, I do gotta give you that brief disclaimer. I only want you to take what resonates and leave the rest behind, alright? So I don't want you trying to force no scenario for you. If you don't get your confirmation through me, I promise you're going to get it through another individual, alright? So be patient with your process. Also, y'all already know, my voice too raspy to be whispering. So I'm loud. I'm only going to get louder. So this the time you probably want to hit that volume, alright? Now listen. Before we get started, I gotta say thank you so much for all y'all's love, all y'all's likes, all y'all shares, all y'all subscribes, all y'all's donations, all y'all's gifts. Just the love that y'all send to me. Know that I'm sending that right back to you, alright? Also, I do want to remind you, Greensboro and Greensboro and surrounding cities. I will be in Greensboro, North Carolina. I will be there May 7th, all right? So come out. The tickets is in my the link in my bio, but come out. We going to laugh. We going to cry. We going to heal. We going to vibe. It's a beautiful thing, okay? So we going to eat, listen to music. We going to have a word, all of that, all right? We going to make memories. So definitely come out. It's the Sunday before Mother's Day, May 7th, all right? Tickets in my bio. So let's talk, chosen ones. So I'm going to have to give you an example, right, before we get started. So the message for today, now there's two strong messages I do got to provide you, but I'm going to start with this, right? You got to be cautious of the individuals that you choose to partner up with, that you choose to start to develop a connection with, friendship with, even partnerships pertaining to certain positions in your job. When you are pursuing certain people or allowing them to pursue you in a sense, you got to treat you and treat that person like you would do when you looking for a car. Now let's talk, right? So we always hear that your body is your vehicle, right? This your vehicle. This is the item that's used to take you from one location to the next. And we not even just talking about physically, because of course your legs, you can do that. We not just talking about we talking about energetically too. Your vehicle can take you to places that you need to go to, right? Without your vehicle, certain trips would seem damn near impossible. See, when you're out here pursuing certain partners, chosen ones, you had to make sure that you are carefully selecting. You had to truly analyze them. See, when you are looking for a vehicle, you got to think, yeah, you got some that look real clean, but they really a lemon in a sense. You don't just go based upon the exterior. You have to pay attention to what's in. So you had to lift that lid in a sense, and you got to have a professional come through and inspect it in a sense. You got to take your time to truly analyze what's going on with it. Look for signs of rusting. Look at signs of dysfunction, so on and so forth. Even when you get that vehicle or you take it for a test ride, in a sense, you are paying attention to its movement, how it's getting you from one location to the next. See, sometimes we select certain partners and we don't pay attention to certain signs that they're giving of dysfunction. We don't pay attention that, oh yeah, it looks nice, but is that engine running right? Yeah, that looks right, but how that battery sitting like? See, I want you to realize that just like a battery, right? Just like a car, if that car's battery and that energy, so we know that the battery is the energy that gets the car running in a sense. Even if that engine is brand new, if that battery ain't right, then nothing's connected. So energy, spirituality, that's that battery, right? So there's certain individuals. Now we know, because we done been there. Some of us have had putt-putts. Some of us had some shit where the battery was a little rigged a little bit, had a little rust. We might have had to pour some Coca-Cola on that shit. We done been there, right? So, or we done had us come out where somebody left the light on and the battery didn't ran out. So I want you to think of that situation, right? What does it need in order to get that car back running? You need energy from something, a battery that's functioning. You need those power cords, them jumper cables to connect from that running battery to this one that's ran down a bit to get it jumping again, right? So I want you to realize something, chosen ones. You had to think about your partnerships as well as your connections, relationships, certain positions. I want you to look and pay attention to it. Because at times you don't even realize that the person that you're trying to pursue, the person that you're trying to connect to, they battery is dead in a sense. They negative, they are karmic. They out here doing certain scamming things. They out here, again, content with evil ways. So therefore, some of the individuals that you're trying to connect to, you have to continually use your energy to jump this individual. You have to continually allow this person to plug into you in order to get them running again. So therefore, you can't be where you need to be because you have to keep stopping and coming to them. See, chosen ones, I want you to realize something, chosen ones. Some of the people that you allow to pursue you or accept around you, they have a faulty battery. So therefore, they will always have to depend on you. See, I always say this, chosen ones. Chosen ones are God's personal pop-up generators in a sense. But in this scenario, we're going to say, you know how they have those little machines that if your car don't run or your battery don't charge, you can connect it to this machine and you're going to get that spark, right? So, chosen ones, you are that device. You're that pop-up generator. You're that energy in a sense. So when other individuals don't got light, they can connect to them. When other individuals' battery is not operating, they can connect to you and you provide that jump to them. So I want you to realize that there's certain times that you are putting your time into certain people who have faulty lines. You out here entertaining individuals that will always need you to give them a charge in one way, shape, or form, whether it's financially, it's mentally, emotionally, physically. You always having to show this person certain acknowledgement. You always having to, again, be there to assist them. They can't run on their own. There's certain people that, again, you call yourself helping them, but they keeping you from roaming. They keeping you from being in the location that you need to be in because, again, you have to keep leaving to come and retreat and receive them. So we not doing that, chosen ones. You're going to have to make sure that the person that you pursuing, they energetically like you too. They can run on their own, but they can meet you where you ask them to meet you to see. Listen, chosen ones, we no longer allowing these negative individuals to connect to our energy, drain from us. And again, we got to stop what we doing to attend to them. We not doing that. If they don't have the faith that they need, the confidence that they know and truly know who they need to be, if they not aligning their purpose, if they not having a connection with God, if they don't know who they am, then they don't need to know who you are. You need to disconnect. See, I want you to realize what God resembles or represents in this scenario. See, God is those power lines or those jumper cables in a sense. So yeah, your battery is full and fully operating. But again, in order to get this individual whose battery is done running again, there's something that could connect it to. See, that's why certain things apply to you. See, I want you to realize something, chosen ones. God is that jumper cable that connects you to your partner in a sense. And with that, again, God can be used in order for you to be able to provide any type of energy to them. So therefore, there are certain individuals that you was connected to that they may not have had as much faith as you. They may not have been as confident as you. They may not have been as ready to make certain moves. So in this case, you was the positive of that cable cord. See, if you don't know, for cable cords, in order to jump that battery, when the battery's dead, you need a negative as well as a positive. See, when those negative and those positives, one plugs in to the car that's fully functioning, then the other side, which is a negative and a positive too, connects to the other one that's no longer able to move. See, God is that individual that's going to create that spark in a sense. So when you put a positive with a negative, that spark that happens to let you know that it's truly connected. See, certain individuals, I want you to realize, chosen ones, and you got to take this how it resonates. See, some individuals were negative. They were karmics that you was trying to always jump in a sense. But there's other individuals that their battery is fully functioning, but somebody left the light on a little too long and was able to drain from them. See, there's certain people that you was connected to that you may have had a false start in a sense with these individuals. These could have been your soulmates, your twin flames, your true kingdom spouses in a sense. I want you to realize whoever these individuals are that you cross paths with them, when you got connected to them, you felt that spark, right? But again, you two may have been connected to certain individuals that wasn't truly functioning. So they could have still had a karmic cycle that was draining their energy in a sense. Whereas their battery kept going out. Whereas yours was always functioning, running. So they always had to come to you for you to recharge them too. So them to go and jump other individuals that they was connected to. So sometimes I want you to realize that you do meet your person. But God will only have you temporarily be able to be connected to them until you two go to the opposite locations and close out those cycles that's draining. So again, certain individuals you may have crossed paths with. These are the individuals that didn't lie to you. Well, they may have lied in a sense, but they didn't lie on you. They didn't cheat. They didn't abuse you physically, mentally, or sexually, so on and so forth. These are the individuals that didn't abuse you, but they was connected to other individuals that they had to go close out cycles with. So again, you had certain things that you had to work on too, because you two are a reflection of each other. So they had work to do and you did too. So you may not have been as deep in the game as them. However, you still had certain things that you had to adhere to. See, they was getting drained by them karmic individuals, just like you. You had certain family that you always had to recharge, and if they needed something, they would call you. So again, both of you had to go find a source that was draining your energy, so that this person wouldn't have to keep depending on you to get to certain locations that they needed to go to. So now God made them go figure out what was draining their battery out. Now they see that they left the light on a little too long in certain connections and something was draining their energy. So now they found the source. Now they see what was draining them. Now they can come back to you because they wouldn't have to depend on you. Now they found themselves so they can go within. There's certain people you temporarily, again, had to separate with because they had to go figure out who was draining their stuff. Now that they know, they disconnected and now they all the way recharging up. So as soon as they battery's full, they going to come back to you, but they better hope that you are still waiting in a sense. See, chosen ones, I want you to realize that you have the choice whether or not you're going to choose somebody like this or like that. You have the choice. See, anything you touch turns to gold. So know that anywhere that you plant is going to grow. So if you decide to entertain this individual, certain things may sprout and that you may see. This individual, the same thing may apply, but it's based upon the individual scene. See, you may have met your person. Again, you may have felt that spark in a sense. God lets you know that when y'all connected, yeah, this was them. But again, they battery was getting drained by other individuals. So that's what they had to go handle. But if they pause their progression and continue to allow these people to draw energy from them, that's not for you to run out your gas waiting for them. See, You could wait for them. That's similar again. Your body's your vehicle. So if you holding on to hope that they're going to return to you, that's you running your gas in a sense. So think about the car. Somebody asks you for a ride. You like, cool. They like, can you take me here? I promise it'll be 5 minutes. You be like, cool, because I'm on a restricted time. See, you was on divine time. God told you had certain moves to do. God told you certain things that you needed to pursue. See, God told them too, but they thought that they could stall. So therefore, they thought that your ass was going to stall too. But you didn't. You kept on going. Then you double back. You may have parked in a sense and you told them, listen, you got a little bit of time to go handle that. And then it's time to go. See, some individuals were quick with it. They went back and handled that. And they was in your car ready to hit the road. Other individuals, again, they went inside and start doing this and start doing that. They sat there and kept trying to draw out time, feeling like you was going to be still there when they came back. No. See, you may have been sitting there for a moment and allowed certain gas to run. See, they talking about if you tired, we not turning off our vehicles. So therefore, again, if we sitting there waiting, that means our gas is running out in a sense, and gas is way too high to be waiting here for your ass. When I told you what the plan was and you already knew too. So therefore, again, if they not making moves, then you need to move too, because we not running out our energy. See, when I say we not running out our gas is too high, we not exhausting our energy to try to wait for them. We not exhausting our energy while we got to rush our stuff just to make time for them. We not going to sit here and pass certain opportunities up because we got to wait for them. So if they don't step up, they going to have to step off and see somebody else step up in it. I'm trying to tell you. We no longer doing that, chosen ones. So again, this is an opportunity for you to choose what move you want to do. But know that no matter what you do, you will not lose as long as you use your discernment. These individuals, we not waiting. So we not waiting for your mother to believe in you. We not waiting for that job to finally see the great in you and sit there and promote you to that position. We not doing it. We not wasting the time here trying to get recognition when there's somebody else that already sees it. We not going to sit here and wait for you to see the great in us or handle the work that you need to do when you got warned that same time as us, but you chose to make different moves. We not doing it. You understand me? So again, while you out here pursuing your partners, you make sure that you're not selecting a lemon. You make sure that you're not selecting somebody who has a faultiness to them. You understand me? We not doing that at all. These individuals, again, they got the same warnings as you. They got that same sign that gas was on E when they was riding with these individuals. But they chose not to pull over when God told them to get their ass out and fill their tank. They got that warning that you got 20 more miles to this, 20 more miles to E. They done seen that shit pop up. They know what it's about to be. They knew that they was riding on fumes, but they chose to still connect to these individuals. So therefore, we not about to be stalled out. We not about to be stuck. We not about to be stagnant. We're not about to be waiting for them to see the great in us. No, we not doing that. So therefore, again, you're going to have to choose what type of move you're going to do, or you're going to allow these people to pause your progression. That's it. You understand me? What they going to do? But we not settling. Now listen, chosen ones. There's certain people right now who's preparing to be in that position. There's certain people that, again, they listened when God told them to walk away from certain karmic family and friends. There's certain people that stood in their truth no matter who stood by them. There's certain people who knew in order to get to you, they had to remove all these negative things that could impact you, and they did it. So therefore, now when y'all connect again, that spark is good. Now both of y'all are running perfectly. Now, both of you can get to your same location. I'm trying to tell you certain things you're going to see, but you're going to have to choose very wisely, chosen ones. Choose very wisely on who you entertaining right now. Choose very wisely of the person that you are willing to have as an extension of you. Is it more work, or these individuals already running in a sense? Why would you put 10,000 in a car that ain't got no good engine? Why would you, that 10,000 is 10 years, 10 months, 10 days, 10 weeks, 10, whatever the case may be, 10 minutes. Why are you going to put all of that time? Because that's what time is. Your wealth is your worth, is your soul. You understand? So if your soul ain't right, that card ain't going to swipe. If your wealth is within you. So again, why would you sit there and invest in something that is so-so when you can sit there and take that money and get something that you know barely had any miles on it? See, let's talk, chosen ones. You know how you see certain older individuals, right? They got this car from back in the day. It's still in an original shape. The car barely got any miles on it. This car is top-notch kept. The interior is the original. It still runs good. It don't look no messy. There's certain individuals, how you treat that vehicle is how that shit's going to run. So 20 years now, it still looks perfectly like the first day that you got it. Whereas there's other individuals that had a brand new car. You could be pushing a 2022 and that shit could look like a hoopty worse than that other individual. See, you got to make sure you investing in the right thing, because if you had to invest in somebody that you always have to put energy into, always have to make sure that they making the right moves, always making sure that they able to defend you, always make sure that they honoring you, then that's too much work. Because now you can't get to work because you can't even get your car to work. We not doing that. They got to be ready to charge. See, I heard this song, right? It said, I told my ex I couldn't hold her because she ain't had no charger, right? So with that being said, why am I can't hold no charge with you in a sense. You know how your phone could be plugged up to a faulty charger, or you could have a good charger, but your phone is faulty. It's not going to work. You got to have something that, again, is able to put energy in, connect with you, and get that spark in order to get that shit going. We not doing it, chosen ones. So you better choose wisely, chosen ones. Don't sit there and entertain somebody because they look fine, but can that fine person provide? Does that fine person be able to think for themselves? Do they have control over their mind? Is this fine person in touch with divine? Is this fine person able to protect? Does this fine person know who they are? Or have they not met that person yet? See, we not doing that. We not putting all this energy into individuals that, again, where we have to take away and we can't get to where we need to go because we got to come back up and pick up them. We not doing that. I want somebody that we can ride in my car sometimes, or we can ride in your whip. Or again, if I ask you to drive, you could be driving my whip and I done filled up the shit. See, it's a team work. It's not for it just to depend on one person in a sense. So make sure you did your work and healed on you so that you're not putting all that work on them. They not here to carry your bags when they got bags of their own in a sense. They not about to sit there and carry this heavy load when you got that same warning as them. See, there's certain individuals that you told them, or God told y'all, at the top of this long hill, I'm trying to tell you, there's a beautiful view. I'm trying to tell you, this little trail that you have to take, you got to make certain moves. See, you need to move when I tell you to. There's certain things in this forest that could probably try to attack you, but if you don't even go in their lane, they not even going to be able to pick up on you. See, God has sat there and told you, listen, at the top of this real steep hill, I want you to realize at the top certain great things is going to be revealed. I'm trying to tell you, nobody has seen this view yet. I'm trying to tell you, there's certain things up there that you ain't going to need nothing. So you listen to God. God was like, you like, God, what do I need to pack? He like, so-and-so can't come. So-and-so got to get left. This got to get dropped off. This got to get healed and checked. It's so many things that God told you to release to make your bag lighter in a sense. So you listen, there's certain things that you was missing at the time that you thought that you need. There's certain times that, again, had you packed it, you would have seen. But God told you each little tool that you would need because he knew what you would see on this view. He's like, listen, I know that you being able to use that lighter to do that, but I could tell you, you can use this as your fuel. Like certain things God was telling you that was going to help you. But again, he told you you had to simplify it. So now again, you on this hill, they got the same, God gave them the same type of information too. Told them, you take this trip, I'm trying to tell you, nobody's seen this view. So they excited, they want to go, okay, cool. Now, they talking about, you seen they had certain bags. You like, okay, what you need assistance? I can carry those things for you. They like, yeah. So you had a bag of your own because you left everything behind. You sat there, had a little bag that Divine told you that you can carry in a sense. So with that being said, you sitting there helping lift certain bags of theirs. So you walking on this road. It's steep. Your legs buckling, you drunk, you didn't drink nothing, you barely got something to eat. You sitting there trying to harvest your energy in a sense, keep it contained, make sure that certain things ain't getting drained and finding the shelter when it rains. See, certain things you seen on this task, certain things you experienced on this path. All of a sudden, you finally have to stop. Your legs is buckling. God was like, okay, that's enough. You took a moment to recharge, take a little sip. All of a sudden, you look back and realize that person you was with wasn't even carrying shit. You was carrying all they bags for them while they back there eating all the snacks. These individuals was walking behind you, but they surely wasn't even looking out for your back. See, these individuals then tricked you to carry certain things for them so that they could see the same views as you, but they wasn't doing the same work as you. So therefore, when God told you to pause for a second, he wanted you to observe what they was doing towards you. So you started to notice, damn, I'm carrying all of this. We only communicate when I reach out to you. You only ask me how I'm doing after I asked you. Every time I need you, you know where to be seen. But at the same time, I'm carrying all these bags for you. I done left all this shit behind. And I'm sitting there carrying stuff that isn't mine. When that's the reason why God told me to leave certain things, because I wouldn't need it. Now you out here doing more work. Man, no. You understand me? You starting to realize that certain families, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, they was carrying on because you was carrying bags for them. You was carrying that load. Certain masculines, I say this all the time, certain feminines too. There's certain parents that act like you was the parental figure to them and like they was your youth. There's certain people that you had to provide for. Since you was younger, you may have had to play mother or father to your sisters and brothers. Couldn't go out because you had to stay in the house and do certain work that they chose not to work out. There's certain times you had to figure out what you was eating when you was supposed to figure out what certain scene you was supposed to be seeing. There's certain times that you ain't buying nothing for yourself, but soon as they needed something, you was out here helping somebody else. They sat there and blew their funds and came blew yours too. Then you out here messed up while they out here making moves. See, we not doing that shit no more, chosen ones. You heard me. They had you carrying their load. You seen that they was hurt. You seen that they was sad. You seen that they was abandoned. You seen that they was in lag. You sat there and kept carrying certain loads for their ass, but the whole time they ain't do nothing while they was out here bagless. That's equivalent to you seeing certain individuals. You could be a single parent, or you could be a parent. And you working while you got your children, and that father who's not funding barely, or that mother who's not funding barely putting in, sitting there, don't got their children, but still is barely working. That shit ain't gonna work. How you had your hands free and you still didn't do shit? How you had time to do it, but you ain't pursue shit? See, we not doing that. We not carrying these loads. We not. So if you want to go, then you're going to have to be able to carry what you can. And if you talking about you ain't got enough hands and those shit ain't coming, we not doing that. Why are you going to keep sitting there? Again, you missed out on your childhood raising somebody else's child. Shit, and when I say somebody else's child, you may not have raised your siblings or physically somebody else's child, but you raised your ass. So how does that sound? You missed out on your childhood trying to make up for what you was missing from this person who was supposed to provide for you and didn't. We not doing that shit. You done sat there and been restricted, trying to adhere to this person, show loyalty to them. Whole time you now lost and stuck in confusions. You was going based upon they foul ass confusions. We not doing that shit. If you want certain things to go with you, then you carry that shit. We not. You had free hands and free time and still didn't do shit. How that sound? Then you want to sit there and be all mad at us because we going to keep moving. No, you get left behind. You not carrying from this stop. If you don't carry your bags, then your ass going to go back. You not going to make it to the top. You not coming with me if you ain't bringing nothing. You ain't making us laugh not one time on this. You ain't bring us no food. You ain't sit there and give no water. You ain't make no moves. You wanted us to carry your load and carry your ass too. We not doing it. What are you providing to the crew? If not nothing, and get your ass on. We ain't studying it. You heard me? We not doing it, chosen ones. We not doing it. And excuse me, y'all. Y'all know my allergies, but so I apologize for sniffling. But no, we not doing it, chosen ones. What are you doing? It's not no everybody keeps messing with me. Everybody keeps every time I try to do, shut your ass up. You ain't trying to make no moves. You talking about every time I try. Oh, my car's messed up so I can't get to the job. Shit, I see 2 legs that are perfectly working right. You talking about what? Oh, I wanted this. No, you could get a job, but you don't want to sit there and apply to this other shit. If you talking about you in dire circumstances, and there's certain things that you're going to be willing to do. Not sell your soul, not sell your ass. I'm talking about make certain moves. You going to sit there and figure that out if you want it bad enough. There's certain individuals talking about, oh, I really love you. But so-and-so, I don't need to hear it. When you say but, then it's fuck you. Because I'm not trying to hear about what you wanted to do. If you wanted to do it, then your ass would have had done it. It's not that difficult. There's certain people talking about, oh, I tried to do this, but so-and-so did that. Then I don't want to hear you because your thinking is in lack. Get your ass from around me. I don't need nobody to listen to somebody tell them that they can't do shit when God told them that they got it. Get your ass from around me. You hear me? You out here come up with every excuse. That ain't nobody I even want to be connected to. What? No. Because if you not standing up for you, I know damn well you ain't going to stand up for me. So therefore, get your ass from around me. We not doing it. Not at all. You living for everybody else but yourself. Get your ass from around me. You don't know yourself. If you don't know yourself, you don't know God. We not aligned. Get your ass from around me. Because to know yourself is to know God. So get your ass from around me. You out here still letting people bully you when God's backing you. Get your ass from around me. I ain't doing it. You out here still allowing people to make you project certain doubt on you. Get your ass from around me. Now, everybody didn't sat there and didn't show you love. Now you gave up on love. Now you not being loved. Get your ass from around me. I don't need somebody who's going to sell out that quick. I don't need that. I don't need that. So if you don't know you, you can't get to know me. Get your ass from around me. If you can't carry your load, then you don't need to go. Get your ass from around me. If you ain't got a charge, keep your ass in park. You don't need to be around me. We not doing it. You understand me? We not doing it. You done out here and wasted all this gas waiting for their ass and they still not ready yet. You done missed out on all these places you can go because they asses was holding up the show. We not doing it. Now you done missed out on your award. Now you done missed out on this. Now you done missed out on this experience waiting for their ass. And they wasn't even supposed to take that trip. Get your ass on. You hear me? We not doing it. Which brings me to this last part, chosen ones. Let's talk. So, chosen ones, you know how, so for the NBA for the Super Bowl, for the finals, like for the championships, all of that, right? So when there's 2 teams, if you unaware, let me break this down. There's 2 teams, right? So before this championship or before the Super Bowl, they print out all of these clothes, all of these things that say so-and-so is the winner of it, right? So this team, let's say the Celtics and the Lakers in a sense. So they say this team prints out all of these things, these shirts, these sweatshirts, all of these things, jerseys, all of that. They say so-and-so, the Celtics is the champions for 2023, right? Then the Lakers have it. Lakers champions for 2023. Now this, they print out all of these things before they know what the grand finale is. You know, sometimes it's rigged, but let's talk like they don't know, right? So with that being said, they got everything printed just in case, right? Then all of a sudden, say the Celtics win. So now all of that stuff from the Lakers that they already pre-printed just in case, now all of that gets sent or donated in a sense. So what they usually do will send that to another country, right? So you'll see, not to be disrespectful, but you know how you've seen certain third world countries and they're wearing like a shirt that says, so Lakers 2023 championships. And you like, that shit didn't even happen. That shit don't exist. You know how you always like, nah, you see something, you like, nah, that ain't even happen yet. Like that don't exist, right? Stay with me. So I want you to realize right now what's happening. There's a reason why I gave you that reference. I want you to realize right now the devil's dead. The devil's dead. And I put this on everything I love. The devil is dead. Satan is dead. The individual that God kicked out and shunned to hell, which is earth, and gave him free range for a certain time period to try to get his shit to order, to prove a point, right? So let me tell you a story, right? Stay with me. It's going to make sense. I promise you. So we all know the story where they say the devil, Satan. Some people say he never existed, but I'm going to get to that too. But okay, so in this case, let's say Satan and the devil, whoever you call him, Lucifer, whatever the case may be, used to be in heaven with God, used to be cool. Then he started acting shady. He got mad that everything that he had came from God and not him, so he got all these other people to try to join him. So God was like, cool. If you feel like you're going to get people to join you, y'all going to make them moves. God's like, listen, Cheryl, you want to listen to them too? All right, go ahead. Oh, what he say he going to do? He said y'all can have free will and make any moves and that y'all don't got to listen to me in order to get fulfilled. Okay, that's what he said. All right, Cheryl. Miss Margaret, where you going? Oh, you leaving too? Oh, you want to join Lucifer? All right, cool. Y'all can make that moves. Oh, Tommy, where you going? Okay, Tommy, you can go too. So God's sitting there like, all right, whoever you was successfully able to recruit, y'all can go ahead, do what you want to do. So the devil got his little people that he was able to convince to go with him. Now they came down to earth, was out here causing certain chaos and corruption, saying, yeah, because you can sleep with multiple people, that's what you should do. See, God said you only needed one person, but nope, we're not going to listen to what he tells us to do. So the devil's out here telling people to have threesomes, out here do drugs, out here drink, do all of these different things, right? The devil's saying you can make these plays. Oh, listen, you can have all the money that you want. And you ain't even got to do no work for it. You can steal it from them. See, the devil was gassing them up. Some people listen to them. God was like, listen, I'll give you a certain time period. Go ahead, do what you want to do. Anybody that want to listen to you, cool, they can make those moves. But at the end of this, I'm going to come back and I'm going to clear up all that mess. The devil's like, cool, bet. See, the devil got hyped thinking in this time he could truly be a match and take down the divine. So he feeling like if I get an army behind me, I'm trying to tell you what I'm out to do. So the devil started getting certain people to communicate in music to try to take over you. The devil sat there and had people out here sitting there being all sexual, being all of this, being all of that, just being distracted by certain messes, right? So all of a sudden, the devil again, he found out that God sent some of his chosen ones in to start expecting some shit. God's like, listen, certain people's going to get down there and realize that it's not what the devil said. So therefore, when those people choose to change their mind, I want you to bring them back. You like, cool. So those chosen ones, why you got stuck in this chaos and this craziness? Because you was placed in the middle of hell in a sense in order to see who truly didn't want to be there, give them an opportunity to repent and bring them back with you to the chosen land. So with that being said, God sent his inside man. This is like an undercover boss in a sense. God sent y'all inside of certain family dynamics to assist them or call judgment on them. See, God had you investigating certain things that they was doing in a sense. So every time they messed up, God had you come back and report to him. You was praying. God, so-and-so's out here trying me. Da-da-da-da. He doing this, she doing that. God's like, cool, you reporting everything back. You was that inside man. Something like 60 days in. Everybody else was really stuck in there, but you came in there to help other people in it. See, when the devil heard, because there was a chosen one that got caught up and got distracted, got deterred, start speaking certain things to these demons, letting them know that other chosen ones was amongst them too. Letting them know that God had a plan and God had certain people come in to see certain views. And the devil got happy because he was running out shit to do. The devil got happy because he couldn't make no moves. These people that he persuaded to come with them were hungry and starving. So the devil knew that if he chose to go after a chosen one, that they had certain things on them that they would be able to produce. See, they knew that God wasn't going to send a chosen one in here in the middle of hell without certain tools. See, the devil knew God was going to make sure that you was fed, make sure that you was protected, make sure that you was good. See, the devil knew all of these things. Why you think chosen ones, you get hit so hard? The devil tries to use you in order to feed his squad. See, he try to take your intellect. He try to take your happiness. He try to take love and light. He try to take that protection so you ain't got nothing to fight. See, the devil tries to take what you got to give to somebody else. See, all because a chosen one chose to talk too much and told some shit he shouldn't have told. See, he was out here giving all this insight to certain people that wasn't right, but it's cool. God seen what they did, seen that they made those moves, gave them an opportunity to get right. Then they was going to see what he was going to do. So now I want you to realize, I told you, 2023 is Judgment Day. Divine time is not the same as your time. So one day in divine time is a year for you. So therefore, again, 2023 is Judgment Day. Certain things is going to happen in your view. See, you seeing certain people die off, destruction happen too. I want you to realize that their time is running out. God's making certain moves. See, God told them, anybody who was willing to go with you, oh, best believe I'm on their ass when that time's up. Anybody who didn't choose me or choose to go with a chosen one that can help them get closer to me, they got no protection from me. I'm on that ass, baby. So what did they do? Certain individuals chose to make certain moves. I want you to realize that now the devil is dead. And I'm trying to tell you, because they thought, these demons and minions thought that they was protected from him. The devil just got slaughtered. That's why I've been telling y'all, the devil, if he could, he would get back on God's good side. He knew his time was running out. He was out here begging God in a sense like, hey, yo, remember back in the day we used to be cool and shit? God's like, yeah. The devil like, remember when we used to really be out here achieving certain things? God like, yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I wish we can get back to that. God's like, oh, word? He like, yeah. God's like, that can't happen because all the shit that you did, see, you done started them some shit. You done sat there and ruined certain family lineages. All because you got them to go with you based upon some evil and ego that you had within. So therefore, once you ruin all these lies, you can't come back. You not divine. You sat there and ruined certain lineages and ruined certain individuals and kept them from even trying. So there is no coming back when you had an impact on other individuals and now they asses in lack. You don't get to come back to this side. Because if you did it once, your ass will do it again. And that is not a line. See, there's certain individuals that was out here, karmic people. They was out here doing scams for success, out here using their connections to get ahead, out here stealing energy, harvesting certain shit, using other people's work in order to work ahead. See, God's seen every dirt that you did, all the lineages that you ruined because you persuade them to go with you instead of going within. All these people that you persuaded to drink them sacrifices in a sense. So you was Eve trying to get Adam to bite that apple when they did. So therefore, not only the people who bit get poisoned from that shit, but you get consequences too. Because you just unnecessarily created and caused murder to these individuals when you wasn't supposed to take those moves. See, they didn't know what they was eating at the time. They just knew that it was coming from you, but your ass knew that it was poisonous. So therefore, what you think God's about to do? See, the devil kept trying to come back. As God, he knew that it was all ending. I'm trying to tell you the devil's dead. And I'm trying to tell you it's happened like last night. Last night, it was like a news flash came across. Like, powerful leader so-and-so dead. Assassinated here. Streets was all red. I'm like, damn. They got his ass. Something like they gonna do when Zimmerman finally gets blasted. But that's another story. We ain't gonna talk all about that. See, there's certain individuals that ran down on the devil when he had his head down in a sense. He out here was on the phone. He just got off the phone with God, asking and begging him to come back. See, God was like, nah, you know what you do. You chose your side. You gotta stay there. He hung up the phone. The devil already knew certain shit was clear. And at that time, somebody came from behind and it was off with his head. I'm trying to tell you, the devil is dead. And the reason why I told you about certain countries wearing certain shit that don't exist, these minions are still out here thinking that they are part of some evil movement. They still feel like that magic that they sending is truly doing shit. Don't you know that you lost? You out here rocking all of these things like you successful. You rocking these labels. You going on trips. You out here buying certain gifts. You acting so confident with the shit. Don't you know that you did already? Don't you know that you never won? Don't you know that that's just some hand-me-downs that was handed to you? Do you know that we victorious chosen ones? So you out here rocking that satanic shit, doing that magic like it's really manipulating. Whole time you don't even realize that you already done. Your leaders already dead. I'm trying to tell you, y'all gonna see and hear about certain deaths of people. So the president could be the king of this. It's certain leaders that you're gonna hear is dead. Just know they are the individuals that was connected to the devil in a sense. So the devil has certain rankings, just like God do. His chosen ones, that's his top tier. They're the ones that's right beside him. See, the devil has certain... See, God, the chosen ones, again, top tier, because I might have said that backwards, so let me make sure I make this shit clear. God, chosen ones, that's the top tier. They're the ones that God allows near. See, that's his personal right hands and women's. I'm trying to tell you, they the originators in a sense. The devil got certain right hands too, certain minions that do certain devious moves, certain karmic partners that was out here plotting on you, certain people that was gang-stalking trying to take your life from you. See, the devil has certain minions too that was in a powerful position, so they thought, to make certain moves. See, these are the practitioners. These are the certain governments. This is certain people that was placed in certain positions of power that they thought that the devil put them in. Whole time now they starting to realize that there's nobody running them. So now they running in circles because they fucked up because their leader was beheaded in a sense. I'm trying to tell you, the devil is dead. They think that they won and you being misled. That's why we tell you to chill. You could have joined a real winning team. Why you think they like looking at you, laughing at what you wear, not even realizing no bet. They talking about laughing at you. Celtics. Yo's wearing a knockoff. Shorty saying that the Celtics won 2023. Oh my gosh. Do you know that it's really the Lakers team whole time? You sitting there like, yo, you stupid. That tag ain't even real. Like, you stupid. That came out of... That's all... Man, you got finesse for that deal. How much you paid for that? Oh, my gosh. That was supposed to be free. That's them people that was paying practitioners for certain things that God already was going to have happen. They praying the practitioner to do money spells. God was already going to have money moved to you. So it's like you did all of that. Oh, my gosh. You paid how much for that and you were supposed to get it free? Oh, my gosh. I know for a fact you were supposed to get that free. Because that shit ain't even that. That's that knockoff in a sense. So the devil persuaded them to sell their soul for something that don't exist. The devil had them persuade them to pay up and give up their morals for monetary gain for some shit that they were supposed to get free. So that love spells they was doing, that shit didn't have to be. They was going to get love naturally as long as they was being naturally them. See, they sat there and persuaded those people to do womb magic to try to get you to have a baby. But God produces children. So if you don't got God aligned, in the absence of God is what? Because if God didn't stamp that pregnancy, where that stamp came from? Satan. Now you wondering why you have all these bad experiences with them, why you was damn near dead while delivering them, why you was again experience this child as a damn minion. Why you think that? Because I ain't come from God. That came from that evil shit. You was out here doing certain womb magic, trying to manipulate. You was out here doing love spells. You was out here doing sex magic. You was out here paying certain people in powerful positions to play with other individuals. You was out here moving crazy when you ain't even had to do it. See, you out here paid for love. Now you loveless. You was out paying for bread. Now you breadless. You was out here doing death spells. Now your ass about to be dead. You didn't pay for all of this shit and your ass didn't get ahead. You invested in the wrong shit. You was finessed and invested in a Ponzi scheme. See, the devil set them up like that pyramid thing, almost like that pyramid scheme. You get this person to join, then this person to join. Now we good, and now they got to get this person to join in order for them to be good. It's almost like you paying in a sense to try to get back any type of payment. And then realizing that company never existed. I'm trying to tell you, they was laughing at you about what you was wearing. You like, yo, that's not even that. They was laughing at you like, yo, shorty look a hot ass mess. And you like, baby, what? You like them and that shit ain't even real. They out here thinking they won, and I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, we already sealed the deal. That's why we not studying that shit. We not going to go back and forth with you when we know you already dead. I'm not about to argue with you when I know you did already. It just ain't hit you yet. See, something like when a chicken get its head cut off, it still start running for a bit. Because it takes time for that nerve to realize that shit is now dead. I'm trying to tell you, these karmics is out here running, not realizing they headless. You was beheaded on that 5D. All because you came at a chosen ones. Now certain things you can't see. I'm trying to tell you. At that last moment, you finally going to click. Damn, your ass is dead. Off with your ass head. So now you starting to see, once that body's disconnected, what your ass did. You was out here investing in your own shit. See, let's talk, chosen ones. These karmics tried to create certain illusions for you to try to have you depressed and try to have you take you out. They sat here and tried to speak suicide on you to have you take you out. So not only that, they paid these practitioners to put illusions on you to try to convince you to take you out. So with that being said, God has a sense of humor in a sense because they paid for their own now. When I say that, because they paid these practitioners to try to get you to off you, but not even realizing they was paying these practitioners and their worst nightmares was going to come true because the death that they wanted for you was now what they about to go through. So they paid for their own. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Hold on, baby. Let me help you out. Let me help you out. See, I can't entertain individuals who doubt God. You can't ask me where is God. You gotta know him. You can't. I'm trying to tell you. I'm not here to try to convince you. I'm not about to sit there and put all this work in to try to get you, to convince you to work with God. You gonna see where God is. Because you gonna see God is not where you at. When people say, where's God? Shit, you gonna see. Because when you out here stuck going through certain misery, you know God ain't there. So you know God's over here. What is you talking? I'm not entertaining that. These individuals that be what? If you don't know God, shorty, you just don't know. And I ain't here to try to teach you. That's some shit that it should already show. I'm trying to tell you. This for the chosen one. We not out here. This for the chosen ones. They're not just, then you just listen to this story. Then you just listen to this story. How I just said that there's certain individuals that's chosen, that we came back to help individuals who truly want to repent. If that ain't you, keep your ass moving. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, this is not that. How they say, this ain't what you want? Psh, come on now. Y'all done let the devil gas y'all up. Didn't I tell y'all dead already? Your team lost. Y'all's team didn't even really make it to the playoffs. I'm trying to tell you, you better cut that shit out. What you thought? We about to convince you to know God. What? If you don't know where God at, you about to see he ain't where your ass be. You better get it together. I'm trying to tell you, y'all. I always say it and it gets stamped, so I stay silent in what God be saying. I'm always going to be obedient to him. The devil is dead. And for those individuals say, okay, well, the devil never existed, right? The devil is just a phase of your mind. Well, if that's true, then you know what I'm talking about too the whole time. Because if you say the devil is just a part of your dark side, the fact that chosen ones are raising they like there's no where the dark at. So therefore the devil is physically dead, energetically dead. If you feel like it's just a thought process, then you know that he's dead because everybody's raising their vibration. So therefore, how can he exist? Either way, you proving a point that it's no longer here. You understand me? The motherfucker's dead. Now they out there on the news. Now they it's starting to hit them. They was all stuck up in an illusion. Now they looking like, damn, so-and-so didn't make it. They talking about popular leader Satan, aka Lucy, was beheaded in his hometown. Let me tell you how it go. Popular leader Satan, aka Lucifer, aka Lucy, was beheaded in his hometown at his house at 3 a.m. No leads at this time. That's it. It's the end. Now they all at their house clutching pearls and shit, trying to call on the chosen one to try to come and help them. No. Where your leader at? Where that don't try to call God now. When you just was saying all these foul things about God. You was cursing him. You was saying bad things about him. You try to persuade people to work against him. Don't call on God now that your leader got knocked down. Because guess who did it? It was God. So what happened now? You did too. If your leader got wiped out, what you think about to happen to you? These practitioners is next. These people out here, if you playing magic, play with magic for your ass. Don't be out here doing magic for other people against other people out here committing evil. Do it for you. If you feel so positive with magic, do magic for you then. Don't be out here doing that shit for other people trying to cast certain illusions because you about to die about that. Nobody can, how they say, energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It can only be transferred or transformed unless produced by an outside source. Outside source meaning God. Meaning these individuals ain't creating no energy. They not destroying no energy. All they trying to do is transform some energy or transfer it. So they want you to feel bad about you so they can feel better about themselves. So therefore that negative energy still exists, but they want you to have it while they carry your shit. They trying to transform some energy. Certain people that have you doubt you so that they can feel like they plentiful, they trying to do. No, we not. So when you try to interject with energy, and you try to play the source, oh, you did. You did. You should have played your position. You did. I'm trying to tell you, God's not about to play with you. And all the lineages of people that you ruin, you think that he about to give you an opportunity based upon... No. You destroyed so many lives, you're going to be held accountable. So I'm going to tell you right now, again, y'all going to see certain leaders start to die. You got to be held accountable. And with those leaders dying, I'm trying to tell you, certain things may seem chaotic. Because it's almost like everything's up for grabs. What we going to do? Who's going to replace them? All this shit, chosen ones. You better step your ass up. You better put a certain halt to some crazy shit. You better let them know what it is. I'm trying to tell you, and who's moving it. God. You better choose your side. But if you haven't already, I'm trying to tell you, you about to get tapped out. Flat out like that. God's not about to play with you. You did what to who? Oh, all right, cool. You chose your side. Now he gonna choose to make certain moves. And I can tell you, you ain't gonna be able to ascend. How can you escape God and he created all of this? He know every little nook and cranny is. As soon as you try to move, something's already connecting to him and he sees what you trying to do. It's like you got a GPS within you. God know where you at all times. He know where your mind at. He know where your intentions at. He know what you about to do before you do them. That's why your intuition and discernment is so important. What you about to do? Because if you chose that wrong side, I'm trying to tell you, your ass about to lose too. Not a man. Let them know. So, chosen ones, be very cautious, but build your village. I told you, you had to isolate from the evil in order to elevate your soul. So you had to isolate to elevate for a minute, but now's the time to get with your divine people, your true soul tribe, the chosen ones who's not going to let certain negative shit slide, people who's not pessimistic, people who are always thinking positive things, people who are always sitting there trying to pursue or sit there and promote you, people who are out here speaking life into you, people who want the same moves as you. Why would you settle for somebody who's going to make you settle for certain shit that they want? How that sound? Why you wouldn't be with... If you want kids, why would you connect with a masculine or feminine who said that they don't want it? So now you out here acting like you don't want kids when you really do. Now you not happy or feeling fulfilled based upon the moves that you chose to do. Be real with yourself. What do you want? You want love? You got that. You want somebody who says kind things to you? You got that. You want somebody who appreciates you? You got that. You want somebody who's going to protect you? You got that. You somebody wants to respect you? You got so that. You want somebody who makes you feel free, like not like you restricted by certain things. You gonna get that. Say it. Speak what you seek, and that's what you gonna see. I'm trying to tell you, because for so long, you are scared to move on. For so long, there's somebody that you want to pursue or somebody that you truly feel is connected for you, but you scared to be in a relationship with them because you feel like you got all these positive expectations in your head and you scared that it won't live up to it. Why you think like that? Shake that shit off. Why would you sit there and you so scared that everything that you was told that you was going to get, you scared that when you get there, it's not going to be. Why is that? Because for so long, you thought certain things was going to provide you happiness. When I get that job, I'm going to be happy. Now you got that job and you more stressed than you was before you had it. You talking about, oh, well, when we have a baby, I know we'll be better. Y'all got a baby and y'all ain't been cool since. Oh, well, when I get married, I know he going to change or she going to change. You end up getting married. Now you stuck with them old ways. You got to realize something, chosen ones. You so used to certain things not working out for you that you scared to even put in the work for things that's for you. You so scared that what if it doesn't work out, but what if it does? What if you realize your mind is the manifester, so when you speak is what you seek, so therefore why would you even speak some so-so shit on you? If you the author of your own book, why would you sit there and write in bad storms for you? Why would you not say, what if everything works out? What if I end up finding love? What if this person and me are perfect? What if we really are and will have our happily ever after? You won't know that unless you move and try it. You so scared because before the past shit didn't work. But now you put in the work. Now you're using your discernment. So now if God is sitting there co-signing it, go and see it. And if for some reason it don't, be happy because you know that prepared you for your person even more. That because this didn't work out and you were so close, then you know that your true love is even closer. Why would you stop when you know that you're getting signs that it's ahead? Just like if you try to look for a certain cookout in a sense, you're going to sit there and look for the smoke. You're going to go and try to smell the smells. Certain things that you're going to be able to observe in order to know that you're getting closer in a sense. So again, you got so close with this person, you thought that it was your forever. Then all of a sudden something popped up between. Okay, cool. So that means I'm even closer to my other person. Now I know what to work out or look out for. So now when I get with this person, I already know how to handle it. Or I already know that I can look out for the red signs of it. You got to realize everything's going to work on behalf of you. You understand? Know that. I promise you. You so scared to bet on you. You done bet on, again, I say this all the time. You took risks with so-and-so. So-and-so was cheating on you. You was still out here sleeping with them. So you took risks at them bringing you back some shit. You wasn't scared then? You sat there and took risks. Sitting there helping somebody else with their finances before paying for your shit. So you risk almost getting evicted for them. You done put yourself in risk before. Why not bet on something better? They done already showed you who they are. They done already showed you what they could be. You already seen what you got. So why not trust in divine and take those risks on some things that are guaranteed in a sense? You know when, I'm trying to tell you, God's not about to have you step out there to fall. And if you start to fall, just know he got that safety net right there for you, connected to him. But if you're not connected to him, then that means that that safety net is not intact and you definitely going to fall through it. Know that. When you connected to God, baby, I promise you, that net is connected too. So if you fall off that line, I'm trying to tell you that net is going to come to the rescue. But if you're not connected to God, that's like you having a net right under you. But again, you don't have it connected up. It's still laid on the ground. So where you think you about to fall to? Come on now. Chosen ones. I'm trying to tell you, you better than that. Make sure that you know that you are the choice. You don't chase, you choose. You understand me? You allow these people to prove to you why you should select them. Why you should sit there and work with them. Why you should sit there and bless them with certain kids. Why you should be a blessing to their lineage. Why you should sit there and invest any type of attention to them. Why should you answer their calls? Why should you answer your texts? Why should you sit there and put and invest in them? I want you to show me where I'm investing to. Show me what you got in a sense. Tell me where this money's going to go to. Because your knowledge, your energy, that's your wealth. So what am I investing to? Okay. Am I invested? Okay, so if I invest in you, what comes with it? Okay, love, marriage, okay, children, okay, cool. Okay, us pursuing our future. What does it come with? Because if you're telling me I give you this and I'm barely getting what I paid into it back, I'm not investing in that. What plans do you have for us? And even if you have to have A, B, C, D. What direction? Do you know what direction are we supposed to head north, south, east, west? Do you know what direction we headed in? Can you tell me that in a sense? Because I'm not sit there trying to be the line leader the whole time. Can you lead me too? Are you tapped into the divine? If I sit there and say that I want to chill, are you able to carry that load? Man, we not doing that. What am I investing to? I'm trying to build a village. Can I build that village with you? For instance, I am somebody who wants mad children. You understand? But I want to have mad children with the right individual. But if I had children with an individual that wasn't the right individual, that's cool because I'm still going to get to the right individual. And I'm going to have more and more. But why would I sit there and connect with somebody who doesn't even want kids? You understand? Like that example. Why would I connect with somebody? If I want a village, why would I want somebody who doesn't want that? If I'm cool with being ducked off, being reserved, why would I be with somebody who has to be seen or gets their validity through other individuals? That's not me. You understand? So you got to know who you investing in. You got to know that this person is your representative outside of your presence. So just like chosen ones, you represent God outside of his presence physically. You're somebody who tells people about God and shows how God moves through you, how God makes certain things happen, how certain things come true. See, I want you to realize that, chosen ones. So allow them to show you who they invested to. Are you tapped into God? Does God even know you? Or are you going to be riding off my spirituality in order for me to protect you? No. Are you out here parlaying with the peasants, or is your ass up on that throne? Are you out here entertaining all these individuals, or did you leave those karmics alone? Are you thinking with your pipe or pocket, or are you thinking with your mind? Are you able to work out certain things if certain things happen? I don't need somebody who you can operate perfectly if everything's going perfect, but as soon as something shake out, now you get nervous. Now you don't know how to make something happen. Now I need somebody that at one point in their life, they was lacking, whether or not they was lacking in this, lacking in that, because they knew how to bounce back and make certain shit happen. I don't want nobody who never been through no storm. Now you telling me not to be scared, but you ain't never seen the shit that I did. It's like, no. You're not going to listen to nobody who ain't been there or experienced the same thing as you. You're not going to listen to somebody who, again, going to give you that bare minimum answer. Nah, I need you to provide some proof. No. That's why chosen ones, that's why certain people feathers get ruffled, because God chose you. You authentically you. You stand in your power. You do what he asks you to. You speak up for yourself and you speak up for other individuals. You always been a loner, so you cool with having to isolate from the evil. You understand? You always stayed to yourself, so you cool not being around multiple people. You've always been able to pick up certain energy and had the ability to read the room. So that's why there's certain rooms that your ass didn't access to. See, you've always been chosen ones. That's why you're in high demand. That's why even these demons are going to try to come to you and want to be friends. Oh, nah, shorty, where your leader at? Where you about to be led to, too? Because it's only a matter of time before all those karmic consequences come back to you. I'm trying to tell you. So, chosen ones, you better boss up. Be love so you can see love when you see love. You understand me? Be love so that you can not only give love, but you can receive love. Because a lot of you giving out love, you so used to having to pour shit out. But as soon as somebody try to pour it back to you, you out here closing your cup. Like, no. Let somebody compliment you. Let somebody court you. Let somebody love on you. Let somebody mentally support you. Let somebody tell you that you're beautiful without you saying, what do you want or what did you do? Let somebody show you how much you mean to them. They gonna speak and really live in their truth. Don't sit there and try to persuade a partner to select you. You don't chase, you choose. So therefore, again, know that once you choose a person, chosen one, they become chose too. So be cautious of who you entertaining. Be cautious of who you giving that name to, in a sense. Be cautious of who you having represent you outside of your presence. Nah. Is it somebody that gonna have your shit sink down and fall apart? Or is that somebody who knows who they are and know how to play that part? Come on now. Chosen ones. I love you so, so much, chosen ones. I promise you. I'm so, so proud of you. You got to remember, again, don't let these people with these faulty-ass batteries keep calling you to have you come back and recharge them so they can make moves. No, because now you couldn't get through the store that you needed to get to. You couldn't do certain things that you needed to do based upon these people. No. You hear me? You better than that, chosen ones. I love you so, so much. So listen, I got to get up off here because I do have a few readings to do. But as always, please don't let nobody scam you. I will never reach out to you asking you for a reading. When you're ready to receive it, the link's in my bio, all right? I got a reading for all types. So if you want to know about your partner, I got you. If you want to know about your past, present, future, so on and so forth, I got you. If you want to know it all, get a personal prophetic message, I got you. You understand me? Again, if everything that you know or need is already within. But if you need that confirmation or clarity, I got you. Want to know what cycles is connected to you? I got you. All of that. Want to know what's to come? I got you. Even karmics too, because if you finally want to change shit, I'm going to tell you certain moves that you need to do. Okay, you know you was a scammer doing this. Well, this is the consequences that's about to be for that, but this is what you can do to get ahead. I'm going to tell you, if you taking that chance, if you taking that change. But if you're doing the same thing, then I'm going to tell you the truth. And I'm going to tell you how God about to move. I'm not sugarcoating shit. That's why you got to be ready for it, all right? Also, again, Greensboro, North Carolina, and surrounding cities. That's Burleson, that's Salisbury, that's Charlotte, that's Raleigh, so on and so forth. High Point, all of that. I'll be in your city, Greensboro. I'll be in Greensboro, North Carolina, May 7th, all right? We're going to have a show. Of course, I'm going to read you in real time, so it's not a lot of tickets available because I feel like I want a more personal vibe, get to know you personally in a sense, and I want to be able to read you in real time and provide certain confirmations that you're seeking. All right, so best believe, again, we're going to laugh, cry, we're going to dance, eat, and we're going to vibe. You understand me? Get your ticket. Links in my bio. But please know that it's a limited amount, all right? So therefore, again, I want a more personal setting. Come out and parlay. We going to make memories, all right? I promise you. So I appreciate all of y'all that already purchased your ticket. I'm ready to see you, dance with you, laugh with you. Again, provide those confirmations to you. It's going to be a beautiful moment, all right? It's a part of history because I promise you I don't do this. You heard me? So it's going to be great. Also, again, I appreciate all y'all's loves, all y'all's likes, all y'all shares, all y'all subscribes, all of that, all right? I appreciate you so much. All y'all that be gifting while I be speaking, I don't really be looking, so I apologize that I don't always acknowledge them. I appreciate you. All y'all that be in my comments, sitting there, providing certain love and light to it, I appreciate you. All y'all who have defended me when certain individuals try to say certain slick shit under these comments, I promise you I appreciate you. Chosen ones, you keep riding and rising, and you keep beaming that light and blinding. I love you so much. I'm going to upload this live later. Yesterday's live, I'm going to have to break that down because that shit was damn near 3 hours, all right? And that live is taking a little long. So I'm going to upload this live like probably within this next hour or so, all right? I love y'all so much. Thank you so much. Y'all continue to be great, baby. If you need me, you know how to reach me. Be great.